Hi, I created a real simple web page with a green background, and I put in four different images. One's a JPEG, the other's a PNG, the other's a GIF, and the final one's a WebP. And I just kind of wanted to show you what they look like up here. Notice that I love Photoshop. The problem with the JPEG is it always has a white background. Now, if this was a white, I would probably stick with a JPEG. Um, I also probably could optimize it a little bit better than I did there. Well, once again, this is a PNG, this is a GIF, and if you notice the difference between a PNG and a GIF, there's a lot of what we call rasterization, which is that just a little blockiness right around here, so it doesn't look as good. And then WebP looks just as nice as a PNG and just as nice as a JPEG. Now, the main difference here is look at the file size. Love.gif 40, JPEG 42.5, and like I said, I think I probably could have played with that a little bit more and gotten it smaller. Love PNG 135. It is great for transparencies, but with WebP coming onto the field, it is just knocking things out of the park, and it's a whole lot smaller. Now, dealing with Photoshop, here's what I did. I just created a little simple text file. I added a style to it, and then I also warped it a little teeny bit, and that's why it looks like this. And then also I did was I went here and I did the different export options, like PNG, real simple, cancel since I already got it. GIF, like I said, most popular 256 colors. I tried optimizing it a little bit better with 128 and it got worse, so I definitely didn't want to do that. And let's do export of JPEG. And notice no matter what you do, it always puts that white background in here. That's one of the drawbacks with JPEG. But the nice thing about it is you have millions and millions of colors. But notice there's no degradation. So if you already had a white background, you probably could tweak it a little bit better and it would look so much nicer. Now what's wild is, at least for now, Photoshop has not made it easy to do WebP, which is kind of bizarre because it's really the up and coming format. I always thought it was going to be under export, so I never found it. And then one day I just came across this. It's save a copy, and then instead of a PSD, there is WebP right down there. And since I already got that, I could just go like that, but I don't want to redo that. So that's the difference between the different formats, and it's one of those games that whoever has the fastest website is going to have a pretty decent way of capturing the customer. So good luck. Bye.